I'm Chantel from the Nocturnal. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Thank you.
So, I want to know, how did you come to embody Donna Summer?
Well, how did it happen on the role, or how did it happen on me just experiencing the role after finding out?
Both, honestly.
So the role itself, I happened to know Evan Bogart, and they were looking for somebody who not only could sing, but somebody who had acting experience,
Mhm.
and somebody who had experience in being able to manipulate their vocals and things like that. Because I know that they were adamant about making sure that these were artists playing artists, which I thought was a really cool decision. But after that, I had to really start from square one, and realized that Donna Summer started off as LaDonna Gaines. And how did LaDonna embody Donna is really the thing, because Donna itself was a character that was created, and that was super super interesting and helped actually make it a little bit more, take it in bite-sized pieces.
You made this interesting post the other day on Instagram. It was a post dedicated to women in music for Women's History Month. And it was like Aretha, Missy, Dolly Parton, and how they inspired you. So I want to know how Donna Summer inspires you.
Man, I think that I go into thinking about the category of pop R&B. I think that she was one of the earlier Black pop stars, and of course R&B as well. But disco is pop, and R&B, in one. And that is something that she was she was early on that one. You know what I'm saying? Like in the 70s and the 80s, like Black female like stars were really kind of boxed in as much as possible, unfortunately, and that still happens today.
Happening. Yeah.
So the fact that she was able to do that, and become the queen of disco back in the day was inspiring, and it leaves room for artists like myself who also identify as pop R&B to be able to be like, okay, to have space. I think that's the biggest inspiring thing for me personally.
Was there something you learned about her that you weren't familiar with before that you were surprised to learn?
Yeah, I mean, of course, I learned about her background, and like her parents and things like that. Like, how did she go from, being like church kind of good girl to singing "Love to
Yeah.
Love You, Baby"? Like, how does that
Mhm.
happen? And so I learned about that. But also, I think my favorite thing that I learned about this was that, "Love to Love You, Baby" had been released before, and people didn't get it,
Yeah.
and so that was something I never knew, but was
Mhm.
something that was like, oh my gosh, it showed even more just her character in the way that even when she wanted to give up, she had people along with herself that were like, you know what? Oof, even though this is really hard, let's give it a go again because I believe in something here.
Yeah.